Nothing there. Did they have anything of value?
and wide across the settled systems, just like we talked about. Do not stop. Freestar Collective, United Colonies, they think the galaxy is theirs. They are wrong. It belongs to the free people of the Crimson Fleet. It always has. We are just reclaiming what is rightfully ours. And we will use their own selfishness and arrogance against them. They built facilities all over. Facilities that are still there, intact and abandoned. Just waiting for someone to come in and set up shop. At home and bring the fight right to their goddamn doorsteps.
The rock is surprisingly well fortified.
Hiya.
Oh, you're back. How'd it go? Good. You did what I asked, so let's go meet the Marshal. Follow me.
The mayor's all right.
Helga says
Always
I spend
painting
too
too
much time
rosy
at
a
my
picture.
We're headquartered in the upper
Good
floors
to
of
see
the
you.
Rock, but we also have remote stations throughout Freestar. I respond to threats more quickly. There are less than a dozen rangers in all, and we operate with limited resources. Thankfully, most people respect us and are willing to cooperate. In this job, your eyes, and wits are every bit as important as your badge and your sidearm.
It may take a bit of time to acclimate to the higher ground level. We should proceed carefully.
Marshal?
Emma, I take it you're here because you're satisfied that our new recruit can handle the job.
Seems capable enough, and we could use the help.
All right, then. Step forward, recruit. Let me have a word with you.
Excuse me.
I've got just one question. Do you pledge to defend the people of the Freestar Collective, even if it means risking your own life? Good. Here, take these. You're now a Freestar Ranger deputy. I'm assigning you to Ranger Wilcox for some field training. Listen good to what she tells you. Welcome aboard, deputy.
Good luck, Deputy.
Wish we could throw you a welcome party, but there's work to do. We got word from a farmer on Montera Luna. She says someone's trying to take her farm, and she's afraid she might be in danger. Well, most things do at the start. Doesn't mean they stay that way. That being said, best not to assume anything. Just try to keep an open mind. Grab any supplies you might need, and let's get going.
Pay attention to what Ranger Wilcox tells you.
These Rangers are some hard-blooded folks.
You thirsty? Got all sorts. And other stuff. More stuff.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere? It's because they have little outposts everywhere.
Find the interior of this ship comforting. And just what is on your mind at this moment?
It is hardly a present if you're asking for it, but fine.
I am here if you need me.
Yes, my captain? I'm doing an old history of Constellation's most decorated members. It's just me repeating your name into a data slate for 5 hours.
Akira City is always hungry.
I'll say, take a look around. Well,
I get all kinds in here. Browse to...
Ahoy, Captain!
Oh, pardon me. Was that your stomach or mine?
Landing gear's ready.
I appreciate the desire for independence, but these people are quite vulnerable.
Over here!
The Free Star Rangers. You have no idea how happy I am to see you.
I'm Ranger Emma Wilcox. My deputy and I are here to help. Now, tell us what happened.
I was out planting in the fields when I saw some men approaching. They looked like soldiers with uniforms and weapons and such. They wanted to buy the farm. Didn't even ask if it was for sale. Their offer was so low, I told them right where they could stick it. They said they'd give me time to think about it, but if I didn't change my mind, I was gonna regret it. Then they left. Back behind the house are some canyons. They went that way. That place is dangerous. Steep slopes, narrow trails, rock slides, and all manner of hostile creatures, too. If you're going after those men, be careful. Oh, there's one other thing. They said they were the first. The first of what, I'm not sure. But there must be more of them coming.
Thank you, ma'am. That should be enough for us to find these men. All right, deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp. Since these guys don't know we're after them, they're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks. Now, let's go and check out those canyons.
We are in your hands now, Deputy.
That's the idea. Boot tracks. Several pairs by the look. Not too old either. Let's head down into the canyon and see if we can find more. Quiet out.
It would seem that a fall is not the only thing that can kill you here.
Got a situation here! They definitely passed this way. Hey! Nice to get out under the sky for a spell. Being a mother means I You're a natural tracker. You smell that? I'd bet my badge that's wood smoke from a campfire. They're close. Be ready.
They cannot be far ahead. Let us hope they are not waiting just on the other side of this cave.
The standoff at the bank ought to keep the marshal tied up for a while.
Wait. You mean that whole thing was a setup to keep the Rangers distracted?
That don't...
We're gonna have some fun.
Well now, look who's here. Ms. Wagner called in the cavalry. Except it ain't much of a cavalry. I suggest you turn around and walk away while you still can.
It seems we have found our quarry.
Oh, it ain't exactly the farm that's special, but that ain't none of your business. You think you're in a position to make demands. Well, I've got news for you. All you're getting from me is a shallow grave. So, got any last words I should try to remember? If you think I give a damn about the Free Star Rangers, then you've got no idea who you're dealing with. Matter of fact, that just makes it even more fun. Air 'em out, boys! We've been found out! Don't let him think it's alive!
The spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
That was a lot rougher than I expected. Let's talk. Find anything interesting? Let's see what we have here. Interesting. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope Tech factory. Whoever pulled that off must have been one hell of a shipjacker. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm bad. Speaking of which, let's get back there and let Miss Wagner know that she's safe. For now.
We should not skip an opportunity to line our pockets.
What's the news? What happened? I'd always heard the Freestar Rangers were dependable, and now I've seen it firsthand. So who were they? And why do they want my farm? Hope Tech? The cargo ship company? Sorry, I don't know anything about that. They say the Rangers always get their man, so to speak. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I can't thank you enough. I'd hate to be remembered as the wagoner who couldn't hold on to the farm that's been in the family for so long. Of course. All the same, I'm grateful.
If you have any more trouble, give us a call. We're in... All right, Deputy. Let's get back to the Rock. We need to report this to the Marshal.
I went through a brief period where I thought it might be exciting to be a professional Ashta hunter. A very, very brief period.
I don't do payment. If you're looking for a weapon, I've got... Don't make me regret.
NeuroAmp helps you get a better job.
Tequila City's
Basically,
The standoff was broken by a daring member of Constellation who reached the bank and put down the canyon. Miraculously, there were no
Council of Governors meet in our very own Aquila City.
Feel free to read. This is a haven for all that love letters.
My brother-in-law just got back from 2 weeks in Paradiso. Place looked amazing, but if I have to look at one more vacation photo, I'm gonna clean his clock.
Ah, the new deputy. Take care of yourself out there.
Saw what you did at Galbank. That was really sick.
You're probably looking for... The doctor can provide any supplies you might need.
You get in a scrape. Some days it feels like if I'm... All right. Good news is I've seen worse. Bad news is not many. Ain't no sugarcoating it. This is gonna hurt. Best bite down on something. All right, you're good to go. Here's what I've got on. Enjoy Aquila City, and for God's sake, be careful.
What's the story on Montero?
That call we got from Wagoner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagoners off their land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done. For the time being, yes, but you could still be in danger. That's why we need to fill in some blanks. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm? You enjoy the violent stuff, huh? If you have to shoot someone, make sure it's for the right reason. If they open fire on you first, then you're within your rights. But outside of that, violence of any kind should be avoided.
You did what was necessary. There's no shame in that.
Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men... Hope Tech ships ain't exactly cheap. That thief could probably tell us a lot about these men you ran into.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? That sound familiar at all?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera. What was left of it, anyway. No, it doesn't. Just raises more questions. It's a good bet that starship thief can help us get some answers. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to. Good. The last thing I need is the Council breathing down my neck. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montera Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
Nicely done.